Welcome back to my crochet channel. I'm glad that you guys are here. Today is Monday. It is February the 16th, 2026. I am already ready to go to work. I don't go to work yet. I usually work just the Monday and Tuesday, and this is Monday. So anyway, I am making my son-in-law's mother a bouquet blanket, and this is hers. This is the start. Cream color with lavender flat flowers. I'm going to use around her for her blanket. And I did finish my bouquet blanket, and this is it, guys. This is gorgeous, beautiful. And if you hold it like this, it becomes a very beautiful bouquet blanket. And this is actually my lap blanket. I don't know how many flowers. I should count the flowers I made around it, and it took me 8 days to accomplish this. So 2 days I had to go to work, but it's like over a week. But the flowers was the longest that it took me to make. And if you look at it individually, you have to crochet it in individually. I think this is like almost maybe over 200 flowers. I don't know, but anyway, this blanket is not going to be that way. It's going to be a much more simpler. And I think if I keep making these blankets, maybe I'll make some for my markets. They will be more expensive, depending on how they look like. But it's a lot of labor just making these blankets. So that is what I'm doing. And then I have to finish up my elephants and other things I have to make for my aunt in Hawaii in between. So this blanket, I'm on the 11th row. And in between, the numbers increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 11 right here. You double crochet, and then in the last double crochet you do one increase. Okay, so, and when you count the rows, all right, I'm on the 11th row, so I have 11 double crochets across. So it's a really beautiful design. If you don't understand the pattern, if you purchase the pattern, which I have, you can go on YouTube. There's other people that are teaching how to do this stitch pattern. Okay, so that's a good way. If you're visually learner, you can watch other crocheters and you'll pick it up much quicker than reading it. All right, so this one, it has 34 rows of this green. That's all I had. So, and it's a pretty good lap size blanket for any senior, grandma, anybody. I'm a senior. I'm 64 years old, and I made myself a beautiful bouquet blanket, and I love it. It's been a while since I made myself a blanket, but this one's going to be very beautiful too. And I don't know, this one might be a little bit bigger because it is for her bed. I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger. This is 34 rows. So, and that's all the green I had. So, I bought 3 of these, and each, let me grab a yarn. Okay, this is, I love this yarn. And how many yards? 355 yards. Okay, so I had 5 with this yarn here. I had a really big bulky yarn that I bought at Dollar Tree, and it had like 580 milligrams. I think. So this one I bought 3, so probably I will use 2. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be big enough to make with 2 of the cream color like this. 7 Let me see. Um, 700 yards. That's a lot. Okay, that is a lot. That's big. I think that's big enough. Um, so I'm gonna do that and then do the green leaf and then the purple lavender flowers around it. And those are made individually and then sewn on the blanket. Whereas this one I had to individually sew with the blanket. And I was in a circle around and it was kind of like, oh my gosh, really time consuming, but it's worth it because look how beautiful my blanket came out to be. I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna wear it like this. I can wear it like a poncho and it's so pretty. But no, it's my lap blanket. It's my cute Peter blanket. And I am just loving it, everyone, loving it. And if you're a crocheter, make yourself one. Treat yourself and make yourself a bouquet blanket. It's worth it. I got inspired by Crochet by Jana, which she inspired me to make one. It took her over 4 months to make hers. That's because she took a long break, and she didn't finish her project. And I started mine like 9 days ago, maybe. Like it's kind of like a week and a half. I got done with mine, so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful blanket. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get ready for work. I want to do a couple more rounds on this crochet blanket, and it's gonna get bigger. I'm gonna make videos. As you can see, it's getting bigger already. I started yesterday, so and it's already this. So if I just keep up a couple more rounds, like I want my goal right now. I did 10 yesterday. I want to do 5 more rows before I go to work, so that will be 15 rows. And I will put it in this. I will take it to work because I'm on break. Maybe I'll do a couple more rows. So it's a very easy pattern once you get the hang of it. You don't even have to count, but I still count anyway when I finish a row. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you in the next video. Go ahead and check out my videos. Subscribe. Like I will subscribe to your channel if you're a crocheter. Let's meet and greet and share each other's projects. And I hope to see you in the next video. Stay encouraged. Keep practicing. If you're learning how to crochet, you're going to be a great crocheter one day. I started at the age of 8 years old. I am 64 years old and it's still my passion. Now I'm a crochet vendor and I love just keeping myself busy with my hands. It's also good mentally for your mind. It keeps you, it's very soothing just crocheting, concentrating and focusing. That's something that you have learned and mastered. So I really enjoy it. I don't overwork my hands. Like some people will take big projects and thick projects with yarn, and I do some of that now because a lot of the younger generations are making thicker yarn using the bulkier yarn. Just remember that the tension is more forcefully, but just be careful because health-wise it is going to affect you later when you get older. So I do a little bit of that. I do a little bit of some of the blanket yarns that I use. Not too much on the plushies, but I have to add it because when I do my craft shows, some vendors are just using that yarn, but they never use the acrylic yarn. And once you get used to what you started, just know that that's basically where you're just going to love to enjoy. I started using the crochet threads. I mean, and I used to make like pot holders. I used to make like doilies, and that's how I started. And then I switched to the acrylic yarn, and I started with blankets and purses and scarves and then hats. And then in the 30s, that's when I started with the plushies. And now I do a lot of mixture. I make socks, I do hats, keychains. You name it, I do everything. So whatever the customer wants, I actually make that for them. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. See you in the next video, and bye. Thank you for watching.